Hey guys, welcome to day one of Shared Reading. I have a special story for you today. But before we do that, I wanted us every day this week to warm up with this poem that actually you probably remember as a song when you were a little baby. I bet someone special has sang this song to you before. It's called Rockabye Baby. Would you like to read it with me today? You probably heard it like this. Before we read, I'm gonna sing a little bit to you. It's rockabye baby in the treetop. When the wind blows, the cradle will. That's right. I knew you knew it. So today, instead of singing it, we can still kind of sing-song it, but we're gonna read it together, okay? All right, let's get ready. Rockabye baby. Here we go. Oh, I forgot to mention, as we read this poem, when you hear words that sound like they rhyme, that means the ending kind of sounds alike, you can wiggle your ear. And that'll let me know that you know that the words sound alike at the end. Okay, let's go. Rockabye baby in the treetop. When the wind blows, the cradle will rock. When the bough breaks, the cradle will fall, and down will come baby, cradle and all. Did you hear it right there? Fall, all. And look, it even looks the same at the end. The part looks the same. All right, are you ready? Okay, so before we read Zoo Looking today, I just wanted us to warm up on a couple of blends too that I know that we'll see in there. We'll see blends like crayon, and smile, snowman, and whale. You're gonna see the two letters that go together, especially at the front in this book, okay? All right, well, our special story for this week is called Zoo Looking, and it's written by Mem Fox, and it's illustrated by Candace Whitman. And so today we're going to read a new story, and it's about a girl named Flora who goes to the zoo with her dad and gets to see a lot of different animals. Right now, I want you to think about what kind of animals will she see at this zoo? So right now, turn and tell someone at your house, a grown-up, or if it's just you at the computer, maybe you have your stuffy, and you can tell to your stuffy, what do you think, what kind of animals do you think Flora will see at the zoo with her dad? Okay, well, let's read to find out if you're right. Let's see which animals Flora sees at the zoo. Now remember, I've covered some, and we're gonna have to really think about what looks right, what sounds right, whoops, and what makes sense. You think we can do that today? Okay, here we go. Zoo Looking. Let's zoom in so we can see a little bit better. One day, Flora went to the zoo. She looked at the giraffe, and the giraffe looked back. Remember, read with me. Oh my goodness. She looked at oh, what could that be? Let's use our picture and our sound. What do you think that is? Panther? What would we expect to see at the end of the word panther? If you said R, you're right, panther. She looked at the panther with its coat of silky black. She looked at the tiger, and the tiger looked back. Ooh! She looked at the snake, as it slithered through a... Uh-oh. Oh, it's one of those blends. You think that's a crack? Crack. What do we hear at the end of crack? Oh, look. Ack. Crack. Back. Crack. It rhymes. She looked at the penguin, and the penguin looked back. Aww. She looked at the monkey as its baby got a sm. Wait, if it's going to rhyme, if it's going to have the same part as back and crack, sm, ack. What do you think we're going to see at the end? Wait, smack. Does smack make sense? Oh, it looks like she's giving him a little smack. She looked at the ostrich, and the ostrich looked back. Oh, that's so beautiful. She looked at the zebra, whose tail went whack. What do you think we're going to see? Oh, we're really noticing the ending of words. We don't just look at the beginning, right? We have to go all the way to the end and think about what would make sense. Now that we're big girl and boy readers. Uh-oh, let's see what she's saying over here. Do you know what that is? Koala. She looked at the koala, and the koala looked back. She looked at the bear as it gobbled up a snack. Look all the way through the word, snack. Oh, he's looking back at her. She looked at the gorilla, and the gorilla looked back. She looked at the camel with the humps upon its back. All right, we're almost at the end. Read along with me. Oh, she's seeing two animals. She looked at the elephant next to the... Oh, we can robot that little word. Yak. Yak. That must be a yak. Because it says she looked at the elephant next to the yak. She looked at her dad, and he smiled back. You guys, Flora saw so many things at the zoo. I want you to take a moment right now and let's retell what happened in the story. Remember, to tell what happened in the story, you think about what happened first. And when you tell somebody what happened in the story, make sure you tell their name and where they were. So it would start like this. This story is about a little girl named Flora who went to the zoo with her dad. At first she saw, and then, and at the end, what happened? Okay, so right now get your stuffy, and I want you to tell your stuffy what happened in this story. Do you think you can do that? Off you go.